on stream, but nobody can hear me. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm working now. I would have to do that, but give me 1 second, please. No, no, they can't. Oh, really? I thought they could just hear me. They can hear you guys too? Yeah, I'm telling you, they can only hear me. I'm trying to fix that, but I'm having a, okay, let's try now. If you guys want to talk, you can, so I can test this out. Nope, not working. Okay. This is this is what happens when Corey sets up the stream wrong. Hi guys, I'm working on setting up the stream so we can get audio to everyone. Give me a little bit to figure that out because it's apparently the only thing I didn't do with this. I'm talking to the chat, by the way. Everybody here, so you don't think I'm crazy. I might have to ask somebody how to do this because I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I know. This is, yeah, I know that. I just have to figure out how to do that. If any ideas would be, yeah, because I'm just afraid. I'm just afraid I'm gonna like leak something if I start Googling things. And I don't want to do that. So that's good. That's where I'm having Okay, here, got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay,
Okay.
it should be working now.
Lick
Check one,
says
check
no
two.
one is stressed. Take your time.
Okay, cool. Yep, I got you. You guys can be heard now.
You're good now, yep.
Hurrah! Hello, everyone.
Hello there.
I'm extremely excited to be co-hosting my first draft as not a GM. This is Jess, by the way.
Yeah, and this is HFFO.
I'm Corey, SD Core. I'm the one that's been just verbally abusing you for the last 5 minutes while I tried to figure this out.
And nice to meet you. I'm Aura. Won't hear my voice much, but it's a pleasure to be working on sheets again, and hope everybody has a great draft.
I love that Ara just shows up in this league and we're immediately like, here, have some spreadsheets. Enjoy.
When you're friends with Cake, I just assume you like spreadsheets.
I can just so you know, I cannot do trades because it will show on my computer before. So we might not have a trade card if Ara can't pick it up.
Ooh.
I think we can just say the
Um,
trade. It's not that big of a deal.
We can say the trade, yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
will be posted publicly later and everything.
Yeah.
because I don't think.
I don't know how to do it. I'm here to talk. All I've ever done is
You know
talk.
what?
Someone teaches me how I can do it, but
You know what? We're gonna run it on the fly, and if I can make it work, I'll make it work. If
Just don't
not, we
stress
won't.
too much. Not a big deal if we don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah. I can make it work. I think I can make it work, but I don't really know if I can make it work. So we'll just see if I can.
okay.
We're gonna do things Corey style, which is fly by the seat of your pants at all times.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, Corey.
I'll just do a really dramatic voice for the trades.
All right. Let's talk.
One like
Let's talk
that.
about this draft a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah. There's a large influx of Detroit Red Wings fans as the Red Wings Reddit post went live, bringing a bunch of Michigan natives.
When I
And
scouted, it
to
was like
all of them, I would like to say my condolences.
it was like 6 or 7 in a row of people I hit up were Detroit Red Wings fans, and I'm just like, okay, this is getting excessive, and I was like, oh, that post
Right.
just went up, didn't it?
In honor of it, I got Little Caesars pizza, and I just want to say it's horrible.
Yeah, I don't.
I
I also would like to say it's storming here, and our electricity grid is trash. So if I disappear, that's why.
I have to be honest with you. I like Little Caesars, which is the weirdest Corey food take you'll probably ever hear.
Considering everything I know about you, that is incredibly strange.
Does not like Jimmy Eat World, but will eat
Yeah,
Little Caesars pizza.
yeah, it's. I don't like Taco Bell and other fast food really, but Little Caesars for some reason I don't know.
Probably because it's cheap, but
Corey hates Baja Blast, which is insane.
Yeah, no, not
I don't
good.
like it either. I don't like it either.
It's so good. Have you had the frozen one?
No, because I'm Canadian. We don't have that here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, you do have healthcare, so you know.
Yeah,
No, I'll take
there's
the trade.
It's like a
advantages.
pretty even trade.
You know, there's an upside and downside. There's everything.
But outside of that, there's some excellent recreates. We have the SMJHL commissioner in the draft. Some future Hall of Fame players who've recreated to join the class. Some people who've come out of the long waits and decided now is the time to return back to the SHL. And just some lovely people. New gens all, even the non Detroit Red Wings fans, excited to see where they're going to end up tonight and welcome them into this community.
Yeah.
But on the clock with the first pick, we do have the Yukon Malamutes.
Oh, we're gonna do this? Okay. Oh god.
Do it.
Oh god. Oh
Usually we
god.
want to start the draft at some point, right?
Okay. We are being asked to increase the volume on the
Yeah,
stream.
I just did.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we should be looking at. Oh god, it's not working. Why isn't it working? Okay, I'm turning
It
off.
might be. There's a delay.
Yeah, I'm turning off studio mode, so
Okay.
we're just gonna do this a different way.
Nice. Now I see it.
Okay. Does it look fuzzy to anyone else?
It says you've minimized the application, so we can't see what you're showing. There we go. No, it looks fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks fine on the stream as well.
Okay. I might minimize quite a bit, just so you guys know, because the way that I have to do this is a little wonky.
Totally fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Just let us know when you're ready for the pick.
Yeah, I mean, we can. I don't know how far they are because I haven't checked in a while. So
There's enough. We'll be fine.
okay.
We can make stuff up if they slow down more.
Yeah, I mean, let's make sure I'm ready for it.
Yeah, Yukon is selecting Earl Biggins, the user Coot Daddy, the left defenseman. I had the pleasure of speaking with Coot last night. He's a wonderfully friendly guy. He's a big time WoW fan and Tarkov. So if you're into those things, you could shoot the shit with him about that. But he's again very friendly guy, easy to talk to, a bit of a weirdo, which is a requirement in Yukon. And I know that Flu was really excited to bring him in. Him and Bad Wolf are going to be, ecstatic to bring in a first gen that really fits the Yukon Malamutes vibe.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I didn't actually have the pleasure of talking to him. Somebody else on the team, I believe, did. But what you've said, I've heard good things. And I guess his accent fits his name. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, he definitely sounds like an Earl Biggins.
I do not know what I would do if someone just told me you sound like an Earl Biggins.
I feel like if you have the profile picture on Discord, he does. You laugh about it.
Okay.
But
Um,
yeah, he's a great guy.
This is where I'm going to be a little slow because I'm getting used to
Yeah,
doing
no
this.
worries.
Um,
But next on the clock is the San Diego title, and whoever knows what they ever think.
Nobody
Kind of a
knows what
wild
they
card.
think.
Do
There's
we have
no.
anyone on this call from the San Diego title?
No, we don't. I don't know what they're thinking. I'm not sure what they're trying to do here. It's really strange. I've heard their GM is a complete wild card and a crazy person. So,
I've also heard that. I as someone who is has visibility into rookie chat as a rookie mentor, I've heard a lot of different things about San Diego. I've heard they could go either first gen or recreate here.
I
have
have,
no idea what's gonna happen.
I believe I have it ready, but I'm going to do this one on hope because it is my pick. Yeah.
Just
So.
know that you're ruining the draft for your own player if you mess it up.
Yeah, I am definitely going to be doing that. Okay, so yeah, with our first pick in this draft at second overall, we selected, oh my God, I'm going to butcher your own name. Razin Arma?
Question mark?
First gen Ara, who's in the chat with us, helping us do sheets. Yeah,
Yay.
cool. That pick's over. Good.
That's
Yeah,
some nice puck handling. No. We're gonna talk about the builds.
absolutely. We can
D
talk about
read
the
and puck
player as well.
handling, very good. Good. I would not call screening and face-offs a weakness as a defenseman at all. Defense person.
Well,
I
Jace
would
did get
consider those
drafted in the
completely
SMJHL with
useless for
screening. So.
defense. So
Jace
would
did
say
break
those are-
the meta with those, actually. He
Oh
had
God.
10 face-off when he got drafted as a
oh
defenseman in the J.
wow.
But
Nice.
not just about the player. Era is a wonderful person to talk to, been very active in the rookie chat as well
Super
as the
active.
SHL general. Very friendly, likes to make fun of James, which who doesn't?
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even know that. That makes my life so much better there.
But yeah, it's going to be a great pick for the title, and they're going to be ecstatic to bring her in it too. I assume so. I don't want to speak for you.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. I had amazing talks with them, and we ended up, not even talking really about SHL. I don't think we talked about her player once, which is why when I went to go make the pick, I didn't even know her player's name, which is embarrassing, but I am gonna say that out loud because I think it needs to be said. Yeah, but no, I wanted to get a first gen. Someone really surprised me, and I'm always happy to take someone second overall. That's first year. Happened to be the first year I was ever here in the SHL, which was like 6 years ago. So it's definitely something I like to do as
Did
a
you go
GM.
second in the J?
I went second in the J to
Nice. Anaheim.
Yeah.
Corey and I were in the same draft class originally, so I remember everything. No, I don't.
I am not ready for the next title card yet, so let's.
It's okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Corey's really slow at doing this. I've just
Not a problem.
realized.
No worries about
Corey
it. Corey.
went
You've been doing
second
fine.
in the J draft, and then in the SHL draft, Corey pulled a fast one on everyone with the "Has anyone heard from Chicago?" Because no one knew who Chicago was drafting at 3.
Oh my God, I forgot I did
And it was
that.
Corey. You
I-
sure did. You did
I
not tell him. We were working on our
completely-
mocks, and you were
Who's spoken to Chicago?
I completely
Who's talked to
forgot
Chicago?
that we arranged that and that we did that. I completely
We were all
forgot.
mad.
I ruined everyone's mock, and they were so mad.
Yep.
I don't know who the.
Julio was so sad
Yeah,
because
he
he
was.
thought they might pick him. He made a graphic for it and everything. Don't you feel bad about that now?
No, I
Okay.
I know a
Just
lot
checking.
about Julio, and I don't feel bad about it because he's an awesome guy. So I probably should feel bad about it, but
I was gonna say, how does that make it better?
I miss that cow.
yeah, he was a
Yeah,
good cow.
It was fun.
Okay, I think I'm ready for the next pick. Let's go ahead and just did I do this
Yeah,
right?
at third overall, Anchorage is taking Javelin Bodine, the user Blix 900. A little bit Blix is he's an excellent person. He's been around a long time, but his first player he didn't really do much on, but his last player was very exceptional. I had the pleasure of he was my first pick when I became Edmonton GM. I traded up for him without knowing a single thing about him. I just heard he was good. I thought he was a Leaf fan. He didn't like that. And now he's taken on this player name he's had. I told him to make it. He didn't know why. But my real
You
life
gave
best
him
friend,
this name and he didn't know?
my real life best friend, his dad wanted to name him this, but his mom nixed it.
Oh my God, I can't imagine why.
Yeah, it's a mystery. But
So
basically, we
I
just
can
call
tell
him
you a
this
little bit
whenever.
about Blix also, which is that Blix and I were in the same class originally. He was in the class with me and Corey in S47. We were in like the rookie tournament and stuff together, and I had decided that we were friends. I was a strange first gen, let me just tell you. But I was making up hockey nicknames for all of my teammates in the rookie tournament and everything, and then he went inactive and came back a while later, and I was like, "Oh my god, do you remember this? I haven't talked to you in like 2 years, and good to see you back." And we drafted him to Nevada, and he won a cup with us. So excited for him to see him go this high. But a little sad to not have him in Nevada anymore. But yeah, good guy.
Very deserved. Yeah, he's a really good locker room presence. Very friendly, and he's really good at Chell. If any of you play Chell,
Is
Oh, I do
he?
not. I'm
he's
trash at
he's
Chell.
quite. I am also really bad, but he's
I'm
quite good.
awful at
He's
like
like I think at
terrible.
one point he was being viewed as like one of the backups for the like NHL run, like
Ooh.
EA's actual teams.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I I played Chell in like be a pro mode for about a week, and Artemi Panarin wanted to be my best friend, and I was very confused by the whole thing, and then I just went back to playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
fair enough.
Mm, okay. I am almost ready. Sorry again. I'm gonna keep
Yeah, no
apologizing
worries.
for being slow, because I am.
You don't need to
I'm
apologize. It's all good.
I'm a 900-year-old man, so oh, that's title card's all screwed up. I don't know what I did there. Okay, that seems to have fixed it. Okay, I am ready.
Yeah, Burb and the Newfoundland Berserkers are on the clock at 4. And at 4, they'll be taking the player Jason Bourne, the user SFresh3. Fresh is a fantastic guy. He's really friendly. He's been around a while. His last player was really good. He kept on to him for a while. He had a really good career. I think he finished, I forget where he finished his career, but he had a very solid, I'm going to say career again, but I'm saying it way too much.
Didn't he finish
Yeah,
in Chicago?
he might have. But he played for Edmonton at one point, so he's in our locker room and a real good guy there. And he's also a Habs fan, so that's a plus.
Is he?
No, I think I'm confusing him with someone. I'm definitely confusing him with someone.
Okay, I'm
Or am I?
so.
Fresh is gonna come on here and accuse you of slandering him.
That's okay. I get that like at least 4 times a season. But Fresh is a really good guy. And it's gonna be a great pick. He's active in the locker room.
Yeah,
Knowledgeable guy.
Yeah.
Been around a hot minute.
I've GM'd Fresh. I've played with him. Awesome dude. Um, I one of the recreates I was looking at, along with I'm sure every team. But yeah, super good dude. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say about him. Did I go back to yeah, I did. Okay, this is getting hard. There's so much to do with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you need the space there? Okay. I should have the next card ready if we want to go there.
I did just get tagged by S Fresh. He let me know that he's a Caps fan.
Oh Oh no, that's even worse.
I
Ask
Yeah.
him how he
see.
feels about the
I
cap-friendly
see.
buyout.
See.
I
I
would have just
knew. Oh, he's
pretended that I
so
was a
mad
Habs
about
fan
it.
at that point.
I'm like positive he's mad about it. Anyways, I got the
Okay.
next.
Juke is correct that
Ooh,
whenever I don't know, I just assume people are Habs fans.
ooh. Yeah, this is a little card's a little messed up. Sorry, but it's up.
Yeah. So Great Falls is going to take Grindel Waters Johnson. These are Waters. Waters is an excellent guy. He's really friendly. If you can keep him motivated and active, he'll be a real gem in your locker room. He was helping teams with like suggesting new gens that showed up to scout. Uh, he was really noticeable on Sync, especially amongst other people. Really trying to hype people up and help people get noticed and suggest scouts. But
Very,
yeah,
very involved in like the because a lot of people don't see the mock draft channel and the rookie servers, but he was very, very involved in helping everybody with their mock drafts and all that.
yeah, just going above and beyond to try to be helpful and a really friendly presence. Co-GM'd with me for a bit. Is the owner of the largest contract in SHL history given to one person at $35.5
Oh
million
my god,
I
forgot about
forgot that
that.
happened.
I could never forget it.
No,
But
you
yeah,
couldn't, obviously.
the very deserved, very excellent person, and they're going to be happy to bring in Waters to Great Falls.
Yeah, okay, so I am working this out as we go. I think. Nope, it's not right yet. Why are these all doing this? Okay. I think this is gonna work, but if it doesn't, I'm sorry, chat. This is gonna look real
Oh, we
weird.
got a trade.
So,
Sports Center update. Can
Dun
anyone
dun
with Sports Center sound?
dun.
so we have a
No,
trade.
caller, the Caps very much did something wrong. Continue.
Okay,
Trade alert.
we're gonna try this right now, guys. Let's see if this works. I think I
Yeah,
did
looks
it.
good. You did.
Okay.
Alert!
Caller-
I've got a trade alert slide. You did that part.
yeah,
Now
Colorado's
it says
going to
you've
getting.
minimized it.
Oh
Yeah, we
no.
still got it up. We still got it up. Colorado's going to get pick 17. The in this draft, the S79 San Diego title first and the 79 San Diego title third in exchange for 6 overall in this class heading to San Diego. So Colorado's getting 2 firsts and a third in exchange for pick 6 in this draft, meaning the San Diego title are on the clock.
Okay. So
Well, that's again.
here's the thing. Any GM or anyone that reads media and knows me at all knew I was probably going to do something crazy here with having second overall. Um, I'm just going to announce the pick and then we'll go from there.
You can talk about it, yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So with the 6 overall that we acquired from Colorado, we went ahead and selected Jeremy Snugglemuffins III, which is user Schwartz Noir. I know I said that wrong. I can never say her name right. I've known her for a long time. It was really important to I'm going to call her Ashley because I don't call her anything else. It was really important, Ashley, who's one of my really
Her
good
whole
friends.
first name.
Okay.
Imagine not actually going by your first. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyways, it was really important to her to have a first gen drafted before her. When I met and talked and scouted Ara, I realized I had the opportunity to pick 2 really good users and kind of surprise Ashley at the same time, who's one of my like best friends. So it was important that I made this work. So I think some people, I don't know. It was just I really wanted to do it, so I did it. That's really all I'm gonna say about it. I think I am going to screw this up now.
Okay. Well, we'll just talk a bit about.
Okay, there we go.
We'll talk a bit about Schwartz anyways, but the SMJHL commissioner, GM Chicago for a little bit, incredibly
With
active,
me.
very friendly presence. Did the awards committee for a while as well.
I will say she contributed very much to drastically improving the awards process. for someone who just self-admittedly does not know hockey stats, she really kind of revamped the whole process, made it something that I personally was interested in being involved in after saying I would never be on awards committee for many, many years. So she did an amazing job with that. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. Also a Michigan native, fitting the theme of this draft. So there you could tie that in. But yeah, just an amazing person, incredibly friendly and kind.
Also,
And
the
very
J
patient.
Commissioner. Did we say that yet?
We did, yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. Let off with that one.
I do love that she accidentally recreated into the Detroit Red Wings class.
It's
being a Detroit
amazing.
Red
So
Wings fan.
and like there's yeah, it's amazing and hilarious. And I thought that I was like, oh, of course, that's the draft you pick.
Well, she did post the Michigan or
Well,
MSU to find out who the do not drafts were.
True.
But yeah, all the superlatives can essentially go towards this pick. Schwartz is awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not going to talk too much about her again because I probably made her cry. So, yeah, I'm just happy that I got to do it. To be honest, to pick her, to get Aura, to
Did we talk about
yeah.
the qualifications that she put on this draft?
I talked about it a little bit, but I kind of ran through it
Little
and
bit.
stumbled over my words.
Yeah. She was very specific that she wanted a first gen to go before she did. So a lot of us who know her and love her were like, okay, how do we swing this so that we have a pick before her that we can use to pick a first gen? And Corey made that happen.
I will say I don't think it's a mistake that it happened before the 4 Carolina picks either.
I do not. I do not.
What?
I think that was an incredibly obvious choice for Carolina if it had come to that.
No.
I'm just guessing, but I don't think it was a mistake.
I went through on doing this trade. I went through every single team till I got to Colorado to make a deal happen.
Yeah, great pick. Going to be excellent in the locker room. Adding 2 dynamite defensemen on the team who both play the opposite side. So there's a full pairing for you, Corey.
I will tell you when I go into drafting as a GM, especially in the J, I like I already said, I don't even look at their players.
No.
I'll make it work in any other way. If I want a user, I just take them.
100%.
But that's a good
There's
coincidence.
always somebody in the locker room. If you put out a call and you're like, I need someone to play this position this season, somebody who's invested in the team will be like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like you look at user first.
Yeah. Definitely. And what I did almost the exact opposite in Chicago, which is the really funny part when I was jamming in Chicago. All right, I got this next one ready to go.
All right. Well, speaking of the devil, we're at the first of 4 first rounders that Carolina has, and they will be taking Kenneth Lind, the user Canadus. Canadus is the guy who did the thing, right?
Can
the
I
stats thing.
For a minute?
Go nuts.
Okay, so Canadice not only he does the analytics tool here, he also single-handedly, not single-handedly, but he is the commissioner of the SSL, where he puts in an immense amount of work. I have seen how hardworking he is. This is an amazing pick. I'm surprised he fell this far. I'm also, I was worried that he was going to fall to Nevada, and then Nevada was going to have to make a weird choice. This takes a little pressure off there because I would have been yelling at them to pick Canadice if he had fallen to 8. But yeah, just one of the nicest guys you could hope to meet. An incredibly amusing D&D player. Corey and I played D&D with him earlier today.
Oh my god.
And just like incredibly smart. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, from what I've seen, he's a really smart and friendly individual, like you said. Never seen anyone who didn't like Canadace. So that's always a good sign. Because that's sometimes rare to find in the SHL is no one dislikes you. But really, really good pick for Carolina for sure at 7.
I am gonna need a minute on draft, so if we want to just, because I gotta now figure out other things that are going on.
I mean, I could present a question to the chat to see what they think about it. I would like to ask: does peeling tomatoes make you a serial killer?
Yo, don't do that. That's not fair.
What it's for.
That's not fair.
What is it for?
I say
what
yes.
Are you peeling them for?
Just if you peel a tomato, you've probably killed people.
I peel tomatoes to make sauce, and he
that
thinks
does
it's
not make you a serial killer.
He thinks it's the weirdest thing ever, and I just think that it's totally normal. and I'm being a good Italian boy.
I mean, yeah, it depends on what you're doing with it. Are you making like a salsa where you don't want chewy peels in your salsa?
Oh
I
my
think it's a
God,
valid
fish.
question.
Okay, I think I have this set up, but like I said, no, I don't. I don't have the right team. That would be awkward. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh my God, I almost did the funniest thing just now. I don't know if, yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, Nevada on the clock, and they will be taking Hip Hurts, the user Juke.
Yay.
We're all Juke fans here, from what I know.
Yeah.
I've been bugging
He's a
Juke
good
for the
guy.
past like 3 seasons to recreate, and he was like, "Remind me at the deadline. Remind me when the off-season post happens. How about next season?" But he finally did it, which I'm excited to see. Juke is a guy who loves graphs and charts. He also is a Red Wings fan, so this fits perfectly. But yeah, he's a really fun guy to talk to. Loves football, loves hockey, and just a good guy to have in your locker room. Very chill. You're all welcome to add on the Juke love if you like.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I was literally talking to my co-GM. Juke is awesome. I am very close with him. We are very good friends. This was one of my draft decisions too. Like I was like, oh man, whoever gets Juke is going to be crazy. And the fact he went to Nevada is going to be awesome for them in their locker room. I'm happy for my friend. Uh, he's also one of the biggest. Did you say the biggest stats guys you've ever seen? Because that's like Juke stats is like
How many
legendary to
stats
me.
guys are you familiar with?
Well, him and
Two in this
Fresh.
draft. We got Canada's here. Fresh 3. Is Canada's not a stats guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we got 3 in like almost in a
Canada's
row,
literally
basically.
a few seasons he's like auctioned off classes in the charity drive. If you
Oh,
want to learn R and stats and
Has
stuff.
he
Art.
really?
Juke always talks about
We
Wait.
art.
have not had that. We have not had that this maybe this is the signal Canadice needs to
Yeah,
sneak
someone
in a
bully him
last
to-
minute auction item if somebody wants to learn R with Canadice.
I gotta take a second. I gotta set up the next slide.
No problem.
Cause
Also, for the record, you did get it. Z-Wiz said that it definitely makes you a serial killer if you peel tomatoes.
okay, so we got one person to say it.
Well, the other one of the other people said you just slice them, so I got 2 backing me up. We're golden.
Okay.
I also mostly just do it to mess with you. I don't actually think you killed me.
I know. I'm aware. Okay, so let's go ahead. I think I got this set up right. Let's announce this real quick.
Yeah, there's a trade to announce. The Carolina Kraken will be sending the 9th overall pick to the Ottawa Highlanders in exchange for Detroit's season 79 first round selection. So that's 7 making a trade with his protege Frenchie, sending pick 9 to Ottawa for the Detroit 79 first round pick.
This is where things get a little wonky on me.
For my money, Ottawa has the best branding of the J. Frenchie killed it with that.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Oh, nope, this is wrong. Okay. I have the wrong player. Who did? Okay, I need a second. Who did he take here? Oh, he did. Okay, he did that right. I did it wrong. Okay. My thing's just not updated. All right, I think I'm good to announce the trade. Oh, you guys can see everything I'm doing to announce the pick. You guys can see everything I'm doing. I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah, Ottawa will be taking at pick 9, Hot Dog Lunch, the user Papa John. He joined with his friend. His friend went first overall to the Yukon, which is funny because like Frenchie and Flew are best friends. And earlier today, the first overall pick was shit talking steamed hot dogs, which Frenchie is known to love. So perhaps a fun rivalry brewing between the two.
Wait, who
But
doesn't like steamed hot dogs? Steamed hot dogs are great.
the guy who went first overall, he was shit talking steamed hot dogs.
Steamed
Oh
hot
my
dogs are the
God.
best way to do it.
Also,
Gas.
my brother. If you've ever seen my brother talk about steamed hot dogs, he hates them. But I digress. A lot of teams were interested in Papa John after talking to him. They thought he was a really friendly, fun person to talk to. Would be a great member of the locker room, and it's just a fun little connection that they get to have a rivalry between two GMs who are also friendly but like having a rivalry as well.
Okay. Did we?
It's just been pointed out to me that now that we have 16 teams, the first round on the draft slide shows that the Ottawa and
Oh, that they're in
Atlanta
round
15th
two?
and 16th pick are
Yeah.
round two.
That should probably be fixed at some point.
So 15 and 16, for those watching, are actually first rounders now that we've expanded.
Oh my god. I hate this. I hate everything. So this is, yeah, it's that is really funny. We might just want to start announcing things. Oh,
Yeah, let's
I-
go. Let's go. We've got I think the looking at GM chat, they are well into the third round.
it's just I'm just
So we can
doing
start,
I'm
we
doing
can start
everything
going, yeah.
very slowly.
That's
All
okay.
good.
So this might be the world's longest draft. Okay, we can do. I think I can do the trade now. Oops.
Ooh, we got a trade.
There's another
Aw.
trade to announce. Pick 10, the Carolina Kraken are sending
Ooh.
are sending to Carolina in exchange for pick 46 in this draft and the season 81 Nevada first. So that's 10 to Nevada in exchange for the season 81 first as well as pick 46.
I just want to say I'm very proud of JFK taking over for me in Nevada. I GM Nevada for 18 seasons, and that's a lot. That's over 2 real life years. And it was very hard for me to get to a point where I was willing to be like, okay, someone else needs the opportunity to GM this team. And JFK has done nothing but impress us since we drafted him, and I'm very proud of the work that he's doing in Nevada.
I'm ready to do the pick.
Go for it.
Yeah, at 10th overall, the Nevada Battleborn are selecting Slava Kassianienko. These are Rengoku. Very active first gen, very talkative person, really friendly and easy to talk to. Talks a lot. Usually you see someone who talks this much, they usually go earlier. But he really fits the environment when you want to have an active locker room. Someone who can easy to talk to, can talk about almost anything. And I believe it's an EMS, which if anyone needs free medical advice, you can bug them, and he'll give you what he refers to as street medicine.
That's incredible. I think 7 might be the death of me.
7 does love to trade.
Yes. That's the hardest part is like trying to get
I
like
can't
everything.
even be mad because he's like good at it. It's
Yeah.
just, it happens so much.
Okay, we are ready to announce the next pick, I believe. Unless I screw this up, which I could, and we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, that's real bad. Okay, well, we'll just do it, and it'll just look a little funny.
Sure. At pick 11, the Carolina Kraken are selecting Wallbilly Koala, the user Noru of Iceland. Noru was a friend of Cake and Gwen. They played D&D together, if I recall correct. Easy to talk to, friendly again, and excited to see what they're going to do in the league. Didn't get too much of a chance to talk to them. as I don't really do J scouting. I let Flu do that and tell him I won't help. But from what I've heard, they're a really great person and should fit Carolina well, as they tend to pump out some excellent first gens year in, year out.
Indeed.
I think the hardest part of doing all this is timing it well. Okay, I can do the next one as well.
All right.
So yeah, so if you want to go ahead, I'll. Oh, it looks like crap.
That's okay. So
Yeah,
do I.
the Quebec City Citadels are picking. I'm going to butcher this, and I'm going to hear about it later. Diana Captina,
That's how
the
I would
user
say it
Valpix.
too.
Valpix is a probably the foremost aficionado of international D tier hockey in the SHL. I don't want to say probably, without question, the most in that area. Uh, very knowledgeable about international sports of all variety. Uh, a very active member of locker rooms, and really wanted to end up back in Quebec. So getting her wish and going to the place she'd like to be. It's a great fit. Val loves Quebec, and Quebec loves Val.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this was one of those known picks, to be honest. When we were all kind
Yeah.
of going in, we're all like, well, Val's going to go back to, which is good. I mean, I'm a big proponent of going to places you want to go. Like, if you want to go back and they can make it work, then you should go. If
Okay.
you,
I'm
yeah,
always of the opinion that like if you want to go back to your team and they're willing to use their first on you, go for it.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We
Yeah. As
also got
long
the
as they
correction already.
use the
If
correct
you're
value for the player.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's
And I
Dayhana.
think every GM like JGM, if that is what you want, will respect that as long as you don't abuse the privilege. As long as you're not like, yeah, I want to go back to this team and they don't pick until the fourth, so let me slide to the fourth. That's crazy, but yeah, if they're willing to pick you there, if they're willing to use the asset on you, go for it.
Yep. Okay, I'm ready for the next pick too.
All right. The recently relocated Thunder Bay Walleye are on the clock, and they'll be taking Chaos Giraffe. These are J-bait. So we've had a moose, we've had a cat, we've had multiple dogs, but never a giraffe who is the embodiment of chaos, I suppose.
No, that's the
Uh,
first I've heard of it.
Yeah, J-Bait's last player, Max Menning, was a monster in the sim. I believe he led the league in points 2 years in a row. It was like near the top for like 3 or 4 of them. A very active player, very committed to the league. I believe he did the PT director for a couple seasons as well. Might be more, but it's a great pick for the Thunder Bay Walleye to kick off their relocation with for sure.
Cool. Yeah. I didn't really get to talk to JB and both of his players. We've never been on teams, so I don't really know too much about them, but it sounds like an awesome person. I know they're heavy on a few people's boards, so I know there's probably a little bit of some upset GMs that he went there, but such is the draft. And I'm ready for the next pick.
Yeah, at pick 14, rounding out the first round.
Nope,
Yeah, rounding out the first.
we have
No,
16 teams now.
it's just showing weird. Okay, yeah.
It's just showing
Uh,
weird.
the, the Anchorage Armada are taking Dieter Fierstuck. There's a bunch of umlauts. I don't know how to do it, but the user Blues fan 55 heading to Anchorage. I'd imagine this place Blues fan wanted to go. A lot of the people with Hamilton connections to their players end up at Anchorage. It's where they tend to hang out. Blues fan has been around. Yeah, go ahead.
I also think Blue has only played for Anchorage in the J.
That wouldn't be surprising either. But he's been around for a hot minute. He is representing New Jersey and proud of it. And I think it's going to be a great pick for Anchorage. They're getting one of their guys, someone they clearly like having in the locker room, who fits in with their core group there.
Oh God, things are happening. Trying to update too many things at once. Yeah, no, I think that again, another one where like use the value for the player who wants to play for your team. I don't know.
Apparently, it's Frühstück, and it means breakfast. And his
Oh,
first
that's
player was the Scarecrow.
I do like
oh, his
breakfast.
first player was a scarecrow. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
that's well, I'm glad that I was corrected. Oh, yeah, okay. That was before I was here.
The SHL is split into pre-Corey and post-Corey.
Yes, it is definitely in pre-query and post-query. Everyone knows that.
But yeah, Anchorage is on the. Sorry, not Anchorage. This is
I think
Ottawa's pick.
is this still Ottawa?
Let me see. Give me a second.
It's still Ottawa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm.
But the Ottawa Highlanders are going to be taking Grapehad, the player Jeff Kirkstone III. It should be noted there is no Jeff Kirkstone II. He doesn't exist.
I was just about to ask, was there a second?
No, it went from Jeff Kirkstone to Jeff Kirkstone III, and no one's talking about it. I feel like there should be an inquiry. What happened to Jeff Kirkstone Jr.? But Grapehead is an excellent guy. You're getting a goalie who's going to be a stalwart backstop for 4 seasons of the J, be an active member of your locker room, bring a bunch of knowledge as a former Toronto GM, I believe, and it's going to be a really good pick for the Highlanders for sure.
Wait, who's is this? Does this stay with the same team? I can never tell anymore.
No, this is the Berserkers on the clock.
Okay. I think we're good to go.
Yeah, the Newfoundland Berserkers are going to select I'm a Newbie, the user Yeti has. An incredibly active member of the rookie Discord so far. He's been a posting machine. He's had some media put out about his player I'm a Newbie, who's gotten into all sorts of shenanigans. Been a bit of a menace in the SMJHL. But yeah, the activity levels might suggest for a first gen he should have gone higher. And I think it's gonna be a really good pick for the Berserkers, bringing in someone of this activity and energy for the league. And yeah, Burb's got to be real pleased.
Yeah, big fan of talking to this person scouting too. I thought they had such cool energy. I think that, and they'll be happy in NL. They'll fit in. That locker room's insane. So someone who talks a lot really
For sure.
won't be a big issue. But yeah, no, it's for sure a good pick for Burb there. Okay. I do not. I am not ready yet.
No worries. I do believe this pick is being made by a McDonald's, you were reporting, though.
It was made. Well, I think this pick is being made at a McDonald's. So yes.
Amazing.
Okay, we can announce the pick whenever you guys are ready.
Yeah, the Colorado Raptors are selecting Jason97, the user Norman Marino. Talk is dipping into the Quebecois pool, a fellow Quebecois native himself. Jason's been around a long time. You know, he's come back after a long while. The portal, I think, is going to be a real big asset to help him keep around. And yeah, he's really easy to talk to again. Maybe not the most loquacious of the people in this draft, but a really friendly guy. And if you can get him on a topic, he'll talk your ear off about it. And it's a great pick for Colorado.
Cool. Yeah, I know. When talking to Tack about the trade, one of the big reasons he wanted that pick specifically from me was to take him. So I'm glad that it both worked out for both of us in the end. Because it's always kind of a good idea. It's always kind of cool for it all to kind of just you guys both kind of get what you want. So yeah, it's a good pick, and I know he's happy about it. So it just I don't know anymore. Okay. If there's a trade for a pick, we'll just announce it, and then I'm not gonna bother doing it now that we're out of the first
Sure,
round
yeah.
because I just think it'll speed things up a little bit.
We won't have one for a little bit. I'll let you know when.
Okay. And I did that wrong. I did that really wrong. That looks so bad. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, at 18, the Carolina Kraken are selecting the user G Hams. Chuck Stewart, the defenseman heading to the Carolina Kraken. I don't believe they ever actually made it to the rookie Discord. So Carolina might have found them through the SHL general chat. Had a really
Yeah.
great conversation. I think they might get a potential steal out of someone who, other GMs might not have noticed because he didn't make that chat. But I don't know
Those
too
are the
much about him.
most satisfying draft picks to make.
Yeah, one that just you get the wool over your fellow
When you
GM's
feel like
eyes.
nobody else noticed this person but me.
Yeah, I didn't notice them. So there is that. That's awesome. I don't go into the SHL general chat very often, unless I'm pinged there. So that could be a reason why. But that's awesome. If that's where you can get up, if you can get a player without other like that's just great. Like I think the year we got Hamlet in NL, we got him at like 30 something, 40 something, and it was like insane value.
They're not even in the SHL general, so I don't know where they're finding them. But congrats to them, and I hope it's a steal. It'd be really funny to just
It might be one of their friends, and they just
exactly told them stay low.
yeah, we're you know. Okay, we're ready for the next pick.
Yeah, at pick 19, the Anchorage Armada are selecting Barkus Juno, the user Ice Windu. A active member of the rookie Discord. They've been, again, very friendly. Sorry, are they not in the rookie Discord? They are here. They haven't said that much. They haven't said that much, but they've done the roll call. But
joining and doing the roll call is like really what you're looking for.
Absolutely, you can find them and know where they are.
That's where I do most of my scouting based off that roll call. It is so great to have.
But a lot of it is based on like the conversations and the scouting you have. And Anchorage must have really liked their conversation with Ice Windu, and bringing their player Barkus Juno to the frozen wasteland in Alaska.
Okay. I am not ready. I'm gonna figure out a way to streamline this process a little bit, or maybe I'm just bad. It's probably that I'm just bad at it. Oh, I did it again. Okay, I think I'm ready. If this is the right pick, I really hope so. Okay.
Yeah, that is the right pick. The Yukon Malamutes are selecting at pick 20, Chuck Lumbermouth. These are Leaky Sink. And when I say there were 3 people in consideration for the first overall pick. As of last night, he was one of them. He was someone they would have been very happy taking at the first overall pick. He's a very easy to talk to person. He's very funny. Really fits that weird individual Yukon vibe. Was seen shit talking steamed hot dogs, so he's going to the right team. Yeah, Yukon's got to be very pleased with this selection and that he was there at pick 20 for them.
Had good talks with this person. I know that they were considered by a bunch of teams too. So I'm, like it's always good to see, like, I don't know. I just really like to see players like that have insane value, like someone like this go at like a pick like 20, like that GM, like that can only work out well for the GM in my opinion. Okay, I think I'm good on this one as well. As long as I did everything correct. Is everyone still there?
Yep. The Mutual Berserkers are taking Katarina Rosenthal, the user Symmetric. Longtime Winnipeg defenseman. Had an incredible career. Hit 2K TPE. Very friendly person, very nice guy. It's a great pick for Newfoundland. They're having a wonderful draft so far, bringing in some high quality users.
Sim is somebody that I only knew kind of vaguely from PBE, where he was
That's
like a
yeah,
GM
same.
of a team that I never played for and like didn't know him that well. And then I got drafted to Winnipeg, and he has been nothing but a delight for the 2 years that I've been there. Like I've never heard him say like a really negative thing about anybody. So like I think this is a great pickup here.
Yeah, I know Sim from PBE mainly, and then some years here in SHL too. But yeah, great pick. Honestly, still getting like I said, it's crazy that the values in this draft right now is really good.
Goalies do tend to fall a little bit further, but like Sim as a user is like you great add to your locker room.
Yeah, they've got the Newfoundland's had him and S Fresh so far. That's just an
Yeah.
amazing add to your locker room at this point, in terms of recreate users who are just great people.
I might be mistaken, but Sim might already be in the Newfoundland locker room.
It's possible. I'm not sure.
I do not know. I am not there.
I was the GM there for a while, and I can't remember.
Yeah.
I'm the one that should remember that. I could be mistaken though. I could be a weird PBE memory mind thing. Okay, I am ready for the next pick.
Yeah, at pick 22, the Carolina Kraken are selecting Jervis Arbranger. That's a name. The player the user CBX. CBX has been another one of the fairly active first. Am I wrong? Oh, I'm looking at this wrong. Give me a second. But yeah, he's been pretty active in the rookie Discord. He's been a friendly presence, notable when he's talking. And Carolina, it generally hits the nail right on the head with their first gens. So it's going to be a great pick, and I'm excited to see their future in the SHL.
When I was GMing in Nevada, I always used to joke that like Carolina and I would constantly try to snipe each other on first gens because we had very similar like draft criteria and conversations that we would have with people. So it was always just a matter of okay, we like this first gen and we're gonna hope that that team is not gonna get to them first before we do.
I have a feeling that's going to happen a lot between Ottawa and
Mm-hmm.
Carolina because they're obviously from
You know,
similar.
seeing as seven taught Frenchie
Yeah, so
ways.
I like have been watching that, and I'm just like, oh my god,
Yep.
this is going to be so much fun to watch to see what they can what happens between those two. I need the next pick. Hold on one sec.
No worries.
I don't even know what pick we're at. 23.
Um, I'm looking at stream and at
It should be
your
23.
board.
The
Yeah,
Anchorage
we are
Armada
at 23 on the behind the scenes, and right now about 20 on the stream.
Oh, why is this not working?
I don't know.
I think
Oh,
I've broken.
just kidding. We're at 22 on the stream.
I
It
think I've
jumped behind me.
broken something. All right.
We are 20.
I don't think this player exists.
I think they exist. Probably. If they were drafted.
They've talked to UConn, so they're a real person.
No. I'm not saying they don't exist. I don't think they exist in our database. Sorry, I should have made
Okay.
that much clearer.
But that's okay. We can still talk about them a little
Yep.
bit.
But there won't be a draft card, unfortunately.
But at pick 23, it's going to be Abby Wass, the user Nordic Nailer. Anchorage taking a player called Nordic Anything kind of fits really well. But this is someone that I know a couple teams had a conversation with. They were in that maybe second tier of first gens, if you want to put a qualifier on it. But a very solid person, a defenseman, which is generally in demand, and had some excellent scouting conversations from everything I've heard. Should be a great fit in Anchorage.
I don't know what was going up with our database. For some reason, that one was not liking me. Okay. Yeah, we can jump to the next player. I think I have this right. So
That should
Yeah.
be correct.
okay.
At pick 24, I always forget what their team is. Great Fall Grizzlies will be selecting Nanachi Mume, the user Valor X77. Valor's been around the league for a while. Their dedication and ambition towards the league is very noticeable. They're very vocal about what they're passionate about, and yeah, they gotta like the value and the locker room presence they're getting at pick 24.
Yeah, the one
Only
thing you definitely get with Valor is you definitely get activity. You'll know he'll be around, so or they'll be around. So that's always something that GMs are looking for. And at pick 24, getting an active locker room user is pretty big, especially
and
one that talks as much as he does. So
and as for Valor, had the chance to work with him on the last stream. They are very dedicated to what they do, very nice and very great to work with. And I think that he will be an asset to Steam.
yep,
Wish him best of luck.
I just need to get this player, and then we can go on.
I have terrible news.
What's up?
I've spilled wine on my I'm too clumsy to be around fragile masculinity t-shirt.
Oh no!
I know, it's so sad.
Oh no!
Like this.
How did it go out like that?
I don't know.
Is it
I
white
don't know.
wine?
It's just one
Please
little
tell me it's
drop.
white.
Yeah,
I know it's.
no, of course it's not.
Yeah, I know
Why?
it's not. Well, that's sad.
Very sad.
All right, I got the next
Still
pick
a
up.
good t-shirt.
Yeah, at pick 25, the Quebec City Citadels are taking Duke Howard. These are Detroit is Hockey Town. If you might have guessed, they are in fact a Detroit hockey fan. But again, this is one of the people who I know they might not have been as vocal in the rookie Discord. They've said some things, but they had some excellent scouting conversations with people. They were really witty, really funny, really easy to talk to, and showed a lot of dedication and aspirations for the league, moving forward, potentially joining a war room, and really helping to build a culture. Going to Quebec, there's an excellent culture already in place, so getting to be a part of that and grow with that team will be a huge asset for Quebec at pick 25.
And then you should just go ahead and announce the trade because I don't have the time to put unless we're gonna go real
Yeah.
slow.
The Yukon Malamutes are acquiring pick 26 from the Colorado Raptors in exchange for the Yukon S79 third round selection, as well as Yukon's S80 second round pick. So that's pick 26 to Yukon in exchange for their season 79 third round selection and season 78 second round pick.
Okay, and we can go ahead and announce that pick two.
Yeah, at pick 26, the Yukon Malamutes are taking Christina Fantobens. The user Fantobens. They're a very active user. Were a goalie in Buffalo for a long time who had a tremendous amount of success both in the regular season and playoffs. I believe they won a McBride. Uh, very active in the rookie Discord as well, and looking to go to a team that fits what they want. And Yukon, they paid a bunch for him, so they must be real excited to bring Fantobins in into the locker room and have them grow with their 2 first gens they just took.
And then the next pick is going to stay with Newfoundland. And this one shouldn't shock anyone if they are following the site, because you're a GM, you have to take yourself in the second round. So I'm just going to throw this up there, and we can talk about Burb if we want, but they're going to go ahead and select their GM there. Yeah.
Yeah, Burb's a really nice guy.
I love Burb so much.
He's really friendly. I can't say enough good things about Burb. He runs a great team in Newfoundland. He's very patient, understanding, helps bring in a bunch of great users into that team every year. And yeah, he's a wonderful gem of a human being and a great GM. So they're getting a bust at 26.
Yep, absolute, complete. Oops, I hit the wrong slide. That's going to be awkward. Is Ottawa keeping this pick? Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the next pick.
Yeah, at pick 28, the Ottawa Highlanders are selecting Master Empoleon, the user Okayus Boomer. Boomer's been around a minute. They've made a lot of defensemen in the SMJHL, and excited to see what this one is. I'm assuming this is the Pokemon Empoleon.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
I don't know if there's some kind of master variant or it's just like a really good Empoleon, but this is in fact not the first Empoleon render we've had though.
It is not.
There was a player in season, I want to say 69, named Ray, who also had an Empoleon render. So apparently Empoleons are taking over the league. So watch out for more Empoleons coming to a theater near you.
All right, I'm good to announce the next pick too.
Yeah, at pick 29, the Nevada Bay Battleborn, Nevada Bay, the Nevada Battleborn are taking. Yeah, they're taking Tenzino. They're a goaltender, first gen. I don't know too much about them. Perhaps Jess has some insights into the Nevada selection.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Because I'm still on like the past one. Yeah, my stream is not uploading at all. 1 second. Yeah, no, I actually have very little insight into this. I know that JFK and Gwen in particular have been really hard at work on this draft. I definitely checked out a little bit this season because I was very relieved to not be the GM running this. But I believe Gwen had good talks with them. We do have, we being Nevada, I still say we. It's a
we.
habit.
It's part of your
It's
team.
a habit.
I
It's
still
a
say
habit.
I still say we in Chicago and in NL.
Yep. But yeah, I think Gwen had nice talks with them. Nevada had a couple of active goalies. I think they had one that recently left the locker room. They've got one that's still active but young and still figuring stuff out. So having another active goalie in the squad is definitely a good thing.
We can go ahead and announce the next pick too.
Yeah, the Thunder Bay Walleye are selecting Puddles O'Duckling, user Zwiz. I'm guessing Puddles O'Duckling is the son of a duck, but Zwiz's last player was an amazing offensive defenseman for many seasons for the Atlanta Inferno. I believe they're also a GM in the ISFL, or do they do a lot of things in the ISFL? But they've been really easy to talk to. Really not super chatty, but when they talk in the rookie Discord, it's been great stuff. Real easygoing person, and it's going to be a good pick for the Walleye for sure.
Yeah, I haven't been over in the ISL for a while, but I believe they were the GM when I was over there. So for one of the teams, maybe Arizona. I don't know if they still are, but they are definitely involved in the ISFL. Okay, and we have our next pick, and I'm going to let Jess announce this one.
Oh boy, you're gonna make me talk again?
It's hilarious.
I know it is. So, oh boy, where do I go here?
Yeah, I would see how you
there's
navigate
so much
this.
that I could say here and so much shade that I could throw, and I will not.
Oh,
I'm not gonna do it.
cop
I'm not
out.
gonna do it, Corey. I'm not on a stream. Alaris kept me sane in Nevada for many seasons. I GM'd with not a whole lot of help for at least 2 full seasons. And Alaris stepped up without getting paid for it, without any recognition for it, and helped me out there. And then has been my second in command for the entire time I was GM of this team almost. And it is an absolute pleasure to have him come back to the place where he was originally signed as a free agent back when free agency in the J was a thing.
And I gave you this pick, right?
You did. You did.
Haha.
In a past draft, I asked you, Alaris is recreating in this season. Please give me a pick, and I will give you this pick that you wanted. And that was all I asked. And you went out and you found me a second, and this is the one you found me. And Nevada has used it on
Oh
Alaris.
yeah, that was that crazy. Oh yeah. Um, okay, I need to figure out who is next.
I'd like to say a little about Alaris as well, because we had the pleasure of acquiring Alaris in Edmonton, and he was a just a marvelous gem who fit in with a lot of the people here. Uh, you know, I can't say enough great things about the locker room presence and person he is, and the ability to adapt what he wanted to do with his player. He always wanted to be the guy who scores goals, but as TPE goes down, you can't always fulfill those goals as well as you'd like. And he became an adaptable and just a great member of the locker room, and we do miss him there. And I'm glad to see he's going to the J team. He definitely belongs in.
Okay, cool. And then the next, so this is what we call in the J, the run on GMs. And the next pick is also Thunder Bay's GM, Yosh, Teddy Blues, which I can't believe he went with this name, but why am I surprised?
I can't believe he would go with anything else, if I'm being honest.
Uh,
There is nothing more Yosh than walking into a chat and just for no reason,
just getting
unrelated
hit
to
with a
anything,
Teddy Blues.
saying Teddy Blues. The GIF comes out, it's out of nowhere without prompting, and it's 1000% Yosh.
Yeah, and I've known Yosh since he was like young and not in college yet, and he's just been a great member of the community and everyone who gets Yosh in your locker room. I mean, obviously he's a GM, so this doesn't, but he's just a good dude. So, like, again, yeah, it's Yosh.
Yeah, he's definitely really friendly, and you got to take your own player when you're the GM. So
Is this my pick?
this is the San Diego title selection. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. So with I from this part of the draft on, I let my co-GM do the entire draft because I was obviously here. So he said he had good scouting conversations with this person late. They are active. They're all you're looking for is activity kind of this far into the draft. And we selected TBFAW, which is both his name on the site and his player name.
Well, let's be honest. This is Tupfa. You got to
Tupfa.
pronounce it correctly.
Tupfa. Yeah, I wish I could tell you more, but like I said, I've left this part of the draft to my co-GM, and he said that this guy was pretty cool. So, welcome to San Diego. We'll meet soon.
But yeah, I mean, I love when the username matches the player name, so you don't have to search too hard for who they are. That always makes it a lot easier. And
It's gonna be
yeah,
great as a GM when I'm resetting, when I'm trying to like pick him up off the what's it called, the in the portal. That'll be great.
but, our next selection, we have the main timber on the clock.
Is this their first pick?
I believe this is a trade, actually. This is, in fact, a trade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll just announce it. The main timber are sending their 32nd overall to the Thunder Bay Walleye in exchange for Stavros Condos, which is Oates' player, the co-GM of the Seattle Argonauts.
Who did he go to? Who traded this? Wait, sorry.
The main timber sent pick 32
Oh,
to the Thunder Bay Walleye.
okay. So this is Thunder Bay again.
Yep.
Okay. And the person picked
Oh,
is.
sorry, that was earlier. That was for the Teddy Blues pick.
Oh, okay. So wait. Where are we?
That happened prior, but it is main picking now.
Okay.
But at 34, the main timber are taking Anthony Luchard, the user LouchyZ. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'm quite behind too.
Yeah, no, I'm just updating the sheet quickly. But Lauchi is someone who came into the Discord. I recall there being a bit of a banter with him and a friend as well as they joined. I forget who it was, but the activity was noticeable. They are certainly on the Discord and on the site, so something you can mold into an excellent player. If you have a great scouting conversation with them, it's getting a pick at 34 who's active and on Discord. You could help them earn as well is definitely a coup, and Maine finds steals every draft. Southpaw is a master at finding people later in the draft, and this might be one of those moments.
Cool. Yeah, I don't have a title card for them because again, it's breaking our database, so that's weird. I'm just gonna we're just gonna move on, I guess. I don't want to just leave it blank thing. So it's what yeah, we'll just stay here. And the next pick's Anchorage, I believe.
Yeah, the Anchorage Armada on the clock at pick 35.
Okay. Oh, I gotta give me a second. I'm doing too many things at once. Okay, I'm obviously doing something wrong now because whatever. Because now I'm not finding any players. Okay, yeah, I don't have a title card for this one either, so
Yeah,
we'll
that's
just
okay. This might be like we had a lot of people create pretty recently, so that might be why.
okay.
But this is Devin Rappel. Sorry, Devin Rappelye. Yeah. These are Reflirt, heading to the Anchorage Armada. I don't know too much about this user, but Anchorage has a really tight knit community of people who like to be in Anchorage, generally come back there, and if they think this person fits the vibe, it's a great pick to bring in. And yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. We'll see how their career progresses as a right defenseman.
And this is also Anchorage, and I have a draft card for this one, so we can go.
Yeah, and at pick 36, they're going to take Hughes Incorporated, the user Lumosity Fan. I believe Lumosity Fan is a big user in the PBE. I believe they GM or GM'd a team and do a lot of things there. So this is a bit of their second league. However, they are very active on Discord. They've been active in the rookie chat. They bring a fun presence, and Anchorage has to be excited to get that kind of activity at pick 36. But at 37, the Newfoundland Berserkers will be on the clock.
I just gotta change one
I'm gonna be
thing.
right back. I have to go, and apparently my child is screaming about chicken nuggets, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
I want to join in and also scream about chicken nuggets.
All right. And the Newfoundland Berserkers are gonna take first gen. I'm gonna just say it's Miss Streaks. MTS Streaks.
Mount
Streak.
Streaks?
Oh, Mount Streaks. That yeah
04?
makes more sense.
The player Jacob Marsh. I've definitely seen them on the rookie Discord. They've been active. I think they joined yesterday. Had some posts as well. It's an intriguing pick for Newfoundland as they're having a great draft. Brought a lot of recreates in, getting a first gen to bring in to be mentored by some excellent individuals. And yeah, it's intriguing pick for sure.
Yeah. Newfoundland tends to draft pretty well. So I noticed them join yesterday, and I was like trying to get around to it because we had like a wave come in. But it's unfortunately a person I didn't get to talk to, but obviously Burb did and got a good vibe. So that's good for him.
And this will bring pick 38 on the clock with the Carolina Kraken.
Cool. And for the Kraken, we have another first gen. They will be selecting Charles Louchard. Are they
I believe
related?
it's Charles. I'm just kidding. But this is the friend of Lauchi that I was mentioning earlier.
Oh, okay. So that's
I
why
have
they
returned.
that's why they have similar names. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is the two friends who joined together. getting picked in similar proximity. Weird that he has a draft sheet and the other person doesn't, but
Yeah,
what happens happens.
I have
But
no
yeah,
idea.
getting drafted in similar spots. It'll be interesting to see how both their careers progress to each other. And Carolina's a great, as great a landing spot as any for sure.
Welcome back, Jess.
Yeah.
Did the chicken nuggets get solved?
Yes, they are solved.
Okay, and
They're in the
then
toaster oven.
Kel is now on the board. Is this Kel's first pick?
I believe this is Kelowna's first pick. They made some trades last draft to bring in some
Got it.
extra first gen talent. So they've had a bit more bear this season. But Pyro is making his first selection of this draft.
Oh, the other was just so weird. It's got to be what I'm doing. It's got to be something I'm doing. I'm gonna stop touching the sheet.
Don't break it. Don't break it.
I've definitely broken the sheet. I'm gonna let someone else do the sheet. Well, I'm gonna stop being myself and being because I can't find this either.
I've got the player up for you when you're ready.
Okay,
Sorry, we can just talk about them. This is Juan Hockey. John Hockey. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's the user Brenadier. Another one of Naomi's friends coming from their D&D campaign. Yeah, excited to come, join the SHL. They rejected the invitation the first time around, but their friends have talked about it so much they kind of want to come see what it's about. Not a big hockey fan, but a big fan of role playing. So getting to embody the personality of Juan Hockey is something they're looking forward to doing. Hopefully, in some media we'll get to see in the near future. And I think it'll be a great selection at this juncture of the draft for Kelowna.
all right.
Johnny Hockey, that makes sense. Yeah, fair enough.
That makes a lot more sense. And yeah, so it's Maine up next. Cool. Once we get it ready, we will announce it.
Oh no, my
Ready to go.
stupid
Cool.
second monitor has died again.
Unbelievable.
It's back. It's back. It's fine.
But
Corey
Maine is
knows. It was doing this
Yeah.
during D&D
I
earlier.
think
So.
I think it's something to do with my computer because I'm not seeing it updated
I
now.
think your computer is sabotaging my second monitor.
No. I'm
Oh,
saying that something's going on with my computer that it's not updating the database anymore.
Gotcha.
Like she's putting it in and I'm not able to update it.
all right.
Okay,
but
we're
at
just
pick
gonna
40
announce picks at this point.
Yeah, at 40, the main tip are going to be selecting Lucas Snyder, the user just here to leave. They retired their player today and created, so this is a no scouting time for anyone, but their past user, they were really easy to talk to and friendly from what I remember of their previous scouting. Really easygoing, very friendly, and going to fit in very well here. And we'll say our condolences to Kieran Kovalev, who ended their career today.
Cool. And then the next team up is going to be
Quebec City.
Oh, Quebec City, yes.
Do you want me to just go for it?
Yeah, just go for it. There's something disconnecting with my sheet with
All
the
good.
one that's going in, so let's just go for it.
Yeah, at pick 41, the Quebec City Citadels are selecting QCC Bot 4, the user Evoc. One of the founders of the Quebec City Citadels. You basically can't say Quebec City without Evoc. She's been there a long time, a stalwart member of that community, and just a lovely person who, is very, very open with her thoughts on occasion, but is someone that is a dear friend and someone I enjoy spending my time with, and lots of people in Quebec agree.
Yeah, I had good scouting conversations with Ebok. It's been a while since we've talked, so it's good to catch up. I actually the reason I joined PBE in the first place was because Evok was in Ireland way back when and linked it there, and I was like, ooh, I like baseball, so I joined PBE. Yeah.
And you realize you don't like baseball.
No, I do like baseball. I had too many sim leagues. I was like a sim league burnout.
Very relatable.
I was in every single sim league at one
Yeah.
point, and I was just like, I'm
Same.
just gonna start dropping some of these.
Yeah, I feel that. But it brings up the next pick on the clock for the Tampa Bay Thunder Bay. Thunder. I will have the caveat that Thunder Bay is a much worse city than Tampa Bay. I'm assuming, mainly because Thunder Bay sucks. But I digress. The Walleyes are selecting Tip Toasty. The user Tip Toasty. So I love when the username and the player name fits. And I don't know what it is, but there's something about toast themes in the SHL. It's usually a good omen when your name is Toast. But I think they're going to be a very solid pick for the Walleye, and excited to see how their career goes moving forward.
Cool.
At 43, the Vancouver Whalers are forfeiting. They did win the Challenge Cup this year, so congratulations to Shawnee. But they will be, I believe this was an early contact punishment from last season that's causing this pick to be a forfeit. And it will move the pick to 44 to the Ottawa Highlanders. And they will be taking Ian Avery, the user Red Wings 28135. Surprise, another Red Wings fan in this draft. But heading to the Ottawa Highlanders to join the Steam Hot Dog Gang. I don't know too much about them. I just hope Ian Avery isn't somehow related to Sean Avery. And
Oh yeah.
excited to see how their player goes for him.
I somehow doubt that Sean Avery is sending all of his relatives to join the
It
SHL.
does. It sounds a little like a Sean Avery thing to do.
It would be.
It could be.
It would be
Could be.
really funny if that's what was happening.
Could be.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's just. We're gonna catch up, aren't we?
I think they're done.
Oh yeah, they're
Correct me
really
if I'm
far.
wrong.
Yeah. Let's just go.
All right, at pick 45, Detroit's taking Jim Bob Ghostkeeper, the user Mike Bobcat. Fantastic name for someone who collects and keeps ghosts. I think it's going to be a good pick for Detroit, knowing almost nothing about this person. But I'm a big fan of the name and excited to see how they roll forward. At 46, there's a trade. This was part of the earlier trade for picks. What was it? 6. So this is heading to Carolina, I believe. Yeah. Well, Carolina has this pick, and they're taking Blake Hutchinson. These are JMac 2201. Don't know too much about them, but yeah, should be a good pick. Very vanilla name, very hockey name. Blake Hutchinson. Could definitely see him playing fourth line on the Winnipeg Jets. Pick 47, the Nevada Battleborn will be selecting, and they'll be taking Badger Hennessy. These are Castorborus. In diametric opposition to the last name. This is definitely someone coming from the South who has eaten badger and squirrel, if I had to guess. And Castorborus has been a recreate. He's been around for a while. Has been talkative in the rookie Discord, and excited to see how they fit in with the Battleborn moving forward. The Timber at 48 will be taking Derby Resnor. These are Wildfire Micro. Just coming off his career cosplaying as a Gallade for the Baltimore Platoon. Made a finals appearance, I believe, was in nomination for a McBride at one point. Had a wonderful goalie career for the Platoon, and now excited to begin their new career playing for the Maine Timber, where their last player also played, if I recall correct.
That makes sense.
At 49, the San Diego title are taking Bernard Cochese, the user Dynamic MLB 42. Their last player, I believe they lasted about 2 seasons in Kelowna and decided to recreate. They didn't feel they were getting enough assistance and looking for a bit more understanding with the system. So San Diego is hoping to help that user build what they're looking for.
I helped this user recreate. So I was
Very nice.
yeah. So when we saw them there, I was like, okay, yeah, I helped them recreate. I think I can really support them and pull them through. So I know they'll be in our locker room and active for a little bit. And then I can help them however I can. I will. When I said I helped them recreate, I guess I should say I helped them with their build when they went to recreate. So it doesn't
Very
make
so helpful.
so it doesn't sound like I was like tampering them to recreate. Because I heard that and I was like, no, that's
I
not what
believe you.
that's,
That
that's
did
not what I
not
meant.
come to mind, but I appreciate you clearing that up.
So I hear a tampering punishment in the near future. No,
Yep.
I'm just
I
kidding.
also have heard Corey tampered this person heavily.
Yeah.
That's what I'm supposed to put here. To go to a team that is not his own.
It is my team.
Oh, okay.
He did end up taking them, so it did.
Okay, I was on a pick behind.
Okay.
My bad.
Punishments abound during the draft as GM admits to crime. But at pick 50, the St. Louis Scarecrows are taking Max Kagan, the user the Kaganator. I'm going to guess somehow Kagan ties into their identity, but that's a pretty fun username. St. Louis is a great place. Jimmy's really turned that team around, and they're going to have a lot of fun with some great prospects on the team already. And yeah, should be a great fit. Hopefully, they're active and can have join that now wonderful locker room. 51, the Maine Timber are taking a player whose name is going to break my brain. So Zygmunt Popovics, the user BloomyGB.
That sounds right.
If you say it's right, that means it's probably not.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know too much about them. The GB might be for Great Britain. Might not.
I'm pretty sure it is. Bloomy used to. Jess, was Bloomy in one of our classes a while back?
Ooh, I did not remember. I know they're. I mean, like the username indicates. Like I feel like I've got some.
Yeah, I don't know.
There that are purely username
related. I feel like I remember them from something, but I can't tell you what. I'm too old at this point.
Let me tell you, I got the portal pulled up right now. I will tell you historical. No, all we've got is creation date, draft season 79. So nothing historical in here to lend much help here, at least portal wise.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of another league too.
No, I think they're definitely here. It does say recreate. I think they're just far enough back that the portal doesn't pick it up.
Okay. Cool.
I like that chat is Corey dodging the tamper accusations.
Yeah, right.
Agree.
Truly, just speed running right past him.
It is Gibbles, though.
Pick 52, the Yukon Malamutes are going to take Carol Alexanderson. These are Lonely Ghost N. Don't know too much about them, but
that's a
Alexanderson
great username.
Yeah, Lonely Ghost. Well, it depends who N is. I kind of feel bad.
Well, I think it's like Ghostin. Oh yeah, who?
Okay.
I don't think they're ghosting N. I think they're just. I don't know.
I just think of like Casper, but like nobody likes him or talks to him at all.
Oh, that's okay.
That's just kind of sad. But at pick 53, the Newfoundland Berserkers are dipping back into the Berserker pool and taking Big Swag, the user Samsung Virtual Assistant. Longtime Newfoundlander, just retired out of Buffalo and heading back to Newfoundland where he's been forever, I assume, Corey.
Oh, yeah, Swag has been there. Lethbridge, my days. I love Swag. I saw Swag recreate, and I was like, oh, man, Swag's back. And then I forgot he recreated until just now. So that's my bad. But yeah, he's been in Newfoundland for, I want to say, at least 6 years, 5 years.
Yeah, so Swag where he belongs back in Newfoundland. Give me 1 second. We have 54 is Carolina on the clock, and they'll be taking Vladimir Bardown III, the user Hockey Boy 1. Yeah, I assume he likes to go bar down, so they're a kind of a sniper build, and heading to the Carolina Kraken. 55, the Kelowna Knights on the clock, and they'll be taking C9 Van, the player John Isaac 41, which I believe fits with his last player. It might be the same name or a different name, but
I think he was
had
just John 41 on the last one.
Maybe.
And then he was Isaac something somewhere, so it is a combo name.
Fair enough. But yeah, he hit 2K TP on his last player. And was in many teams. Played for Edmonton a bit at one point.
It's definitely a combo. It's definitely a combo name.
Yeah, I could see it.
41 was his last player, though.
Yeah, they're going to be getting some activity in Kelowna from this for sure. 56, the Great Falls Grizzlies are selecting Oatmeal Joseph Stoder. These are Joe Stro 9. Joester's been around. He hasn't been around for a while, but he was an SHL member a long time ago, when dinosaurs roamed the earth and update skills didn't exist. I believe they were very into broadcasting back then. I don't know how that's panned out since, but it's nice to see Joester return and heading to the Great Falls Grizzlies. At 57, the Quebec City Citadels are taking Ella Solberg, user Kaname Ray. I assume this is another one of the Solberg siblings that's related to both Sunny and Naomi and one of their friends. Hopefully, someone they can help, keep active and get earning on tasks and becoming a great part of that Quebec City locker room at pick 57. 58, the Carolina Kraken are taking Lucci 31. This is the third of the Luches being selected. Carolina getting 2 of them. And it's always fun to get drafted with your friend and play alongside them, and they'll get the opportunity to do that in Carolina.
Yeah. I mean, it's always good to get drafted with a friend. It keeps you around, keeps you active. But I don't know if they're currently active. Like I said, at this point, you're just hoping you get something.
Yeah. Apologies, it reset the pick here. We're at 59, and the Vancouver Whalers are making their first pick of the draft. They'll be taking Cristobal Habibulin. These are Simcat90. Just make sure not to test him with that username. It is a bannable offense. But
True.
excellent,
Don't do that.
excellent player name. Habibulin was
It
one
is
of
it
my
is a
favorite goalies
great
growing up.
player name.
Yeah.
Like
I think like a combination of Cristobal Huet and Nikolai Habibulin.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. And the Whalers bringing in their first pick of the draft at 59. At pick 60, the Ottawa Highlanders are selecting an excellent name. I'm going to butcher horribly. Ogie Ortby. These
I'm
are
assuming
Ogie.
it has something to do with Ogie Oglethorpe.
I don't know who that is. Is
Uh,
this some old people
Slapshot.
things or some newer things?
Slapshot. The movie
I
Slapshot.
don't think I watched Slapshot.
Oh my God. How old are you?
Oh, old enough to buy a watch.
To not have hair.
Old enough to be bald, exactly.
I literally have no idea how bald HFFO even is, but I know that is a joke, and I'm gonna lean into it.
Okay.
I'm not that bald, but it's fine. But yeah, so it might be a Slapshot reference heading to the Ottawa Highlanders.
It might not be.
Uh,
It might just be something I thought of,
might be Corey's brain playing tricks on us.
which
Pick
happens.
61 will be a pass. That's Detroit with the first pass of this draft. I don't know if there's a mock draft question, but if it is, there's your answer. Pick 62.
Man, that's actually really far for the first pass of the draft.
Is this a trade? Oh, this must be a trade. Let me find it. There's a trade at pick 62. The Thunder Bay Walleye are acquiring Real Politic Devious Hedgehog, the user Bauer, in exchange for pick 62 to the Great Fall Grizzlies. At pick 62, the Great Fall Grizzlies are selecting Ethanov Daviskov, Ethan Davis 48, which kind of feels he just took his name and threw Ov on the end to make it Russian, I guess. Which you'll love to see. Yeah, but he'll be heading to the Great Fall Grizzlies. 63 will be a pass as well. That'll be the Nevada Battleborn passing, putting Maine on the clock. They will take Blue Pasaldo, the user Blue Pasaldo. Name matches username. You'd love to see. 65 to 68 will all be passes, leading to Newfoundland at the joyous selection of pick 69. And they will take Bar Down Pasternak, the user Pearls.
Ooh, that's a great name.
It's a pretty solid name.
Bar Down
Pasternak.
Pasternak?
Bar Down. And it fits for the pick 69. 70, the Carolina Kraken will be taking Mikko Madaisky, the user Leafier, heading to the Kraken. At pick 71, the Kelowna Knights will be selecting Tony Baloney, the user Space Tipus. Fantastic username and player name combo. Might be my favorite of the draft so far. 73, the Quebec City Citadels will be taking my Licky, the user Junie Parma, heading to the Citadels. We'll have passes from 75 to 85, leading to a massive
Did
run of
you do
Carolina
74?
There was no, sorry, 74 will be a pass as well, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
It previously
Yep,
passed,
yep.
I believe. But 86, the Carolina Kraken are taking Andrei Vasilevsky, user motionless in reverse. Then at pick 102, we have Zambaloni. These are call sign Cola.
And these do not need to get on this board. Oh, yeah, that works. Oh, remaining picks. Cool.
Yeah. At 118, Double Max, the user Double Max is being selected. And at 134, the final pick of the draft, the irrelevant player, so to speak, is Gage Bishop, the user Blue Line Productions.
You know, I love the idea of Seven just picking every single other person and just taking a shot in the dark here.
I think, if you can find someone active, that's great. All the players get drafted, so they have a spot to go to. Definitely doesn't hurt at all, for sure.
Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah, that's the draft. So,
Hell yeah.
that was fun.
Yeah, I hope everyone's excited about the new homes they're going to, and you're gonna enjoy the SHL. It's been around a while. A lot of us have been around a very long time, so it's something we all clearly enjoy, and I'm excited to bring you all into this community, and hope you have a wonderful time.
Yeah, and just thank you, HFFO, for running that, and Jeff
Yeah,
for being
thank
here,
you.
and RF for doing the sheet. And yeah, there's your 78 SMJHL entry draft. Congratulations, everyone.
That's all,
All right.
folks.
Night all.
Congrats and have a good season.
Yeah.
Bye.